Hey guys, what's up? Seagull, my house bidding you welcome. Ignore these items. They do not exist. They do not exist. This is a fevered dream that you're having. I'm here, but these items aren't. These are not real. Until I decide to make a video for them. But this video is not for those items. It is for the items below me, which I can see because I have 20/20 vision, but you cannot see because you can only see directly where the camera is aimed. That's the way it should be. Yes. Wouldn't want to give you too much control of anything because you're the internet. Let me grab the thing. And the internet is not to be trusted with tunnel vision. Or something. Anyway, I have a ton of footage to add to this, like, no joke, maybe 30 minutes worth of video game hunting footage, so add it all here. This is a video game hunting episode. Roll it. I'm just about to leave when I notice I have 2 parcels. I'll fish them out and show you later. Okay, so now that I've settled out, it's time to go video game hunting. Shut up, dogs. I do have a few... I'll film it when there's not so much noise. Okay, that's better now that I'm out of that havoc. I swear, the dogs they know you're coming. Or they hear my voice and just go insane because everyone wants a bite of the mail, man. I wonder if Dennis Rodman has this problem. Anyway, I do have a few plans for today. I am going to go to EB Games, where I will be picking up a copy of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, I think it's called, for the PS Vita. I was originally looking at it and not really feeling it, but it's been getting some favorable reviews, so I'll check it out. It'll only be like $40 brand new, and it released yesterday. Apart from that, we're just going to local thrift stores and stuff like that, so I'll update you when I get there. And for those of you wondering, yes, I do regret being outside. It's fucking hot. See, another one. It's like clockwork. They just know. How could I forget the most important of details? Raised by dingoes, I am sending you a bunch of crap. We're doing a trade and... yeah. I wish this light would turn green so I can walk. I was supposed to see that today, but I couldn't find anyone to go with me. I had a group of a few people, but Friday is a hard day to schedule stuff. Because everybody already has plans. And so now I'm just stuck delivering shit. Oh well, we're nearing the first thrift store now, so I'll fill up my water bottle at the tap over there and we'll go. And so, after a long and treacherous journey, we arrive at our first location. Let's go in and see what they have.
I put those packets there if there was only anyone who wanted jewellery in a packet. Oh, okay. Oh, so there you go. They come with bags every week.
We've got bags coming out of our ears.
That looks like a bowler's dress, doesn't it? Oh, no.
Love it.
There could even be some more of these that you can put, you can cut up again.
Nice.
There's a roll. Do you know how much it is? Remember, Val, we didn't know what it was?
There's a price tag
On this corner.
Oh,
Alright, that place did have items I was interested in, but I didn't have the loose change on me to pay for it, so I'll hit an ATM, go to another store, send the crap out to Raised by Dingoes, and come back and actually buy them. Why, yes, I could take a train to my next destination. Glad I'd miss out on all this interesting foliage. It's gonna be a long day. Alright, we're finally nearing the post office and down that street, which you can't even see, and I don't even know the name of it, are 2 more up shops, so we'll visit them, see if we can find anything. I'll try and get some good footage. We're halfway there. There it is, Ozpost. There, the deed is done. It cost me $10.70 to send it. I hope you enjoy.
And then, because we've just put up all those clothes that need to be ironed, so
Whatever.
sorting around.
Okay. I'll see what she
Which
wants.
is and I'll just fit in with whatever.
Cheeky bugger. You think the last place someone would try to shortchange you would be in a thrift store, but price is $2. I gave her 20, tried to give me $12 change. Can't trust anybody. And so we come to the last place, the RSPCA op shop. I have found many, many good things over the years here. Let's see if we can keep that luck up. And of course, now that I've said that, I've jinxed myself and I will find nothing. Aww. I'll take it to the front and tell them. Dear God, no. I don't have that one. I will pick that up someday. Ooh. I must say, they always have something interesting when I come in. Best board game. Huh. And so I went back to that church op shop and got what I needed, and I'm going to refill my water bottle again if I can find where the hell the bubbler was. And I decided against it. I won't get Dangon Rump or whatever today. I'll get it tomorrow because I am spent. I'm out of shape, everyone. Because the drunker you get, the louder you have to be before anyone will take you seriously. I'm sleeping downstairs. This will be what I'm adding on to my other video. Gotta get out $1 so I can get in.
Get what you came for, the meadows to wait. So every now and then, while loneliness
Just playing nice up there. How much is this, mate? How much? 3. I'll walk around and have a think about it. It's really not a bad price. Yeah, that might be enough for that
That one has to be everybody. That could be you're gonna full flight. Look, that shouldn't be 45 cents. Alright? No way. Because he bought the other one. That's why I dropped the price. All you buy here, the ship is back there. That's a good buy. Can't do any better than that, sir.
And the biggest food seller in big town. All I gotta
Yeah.
do
How much do you have on those PlayStation games?
The PlayStation. Oh, the games.
Yes.
I think they're $8 each, the original black face ones.
Yep.
And the others over here are $5.
Alright, thanks, mate.
I'll play the part, but I ain't gonna need rehearsing. All I gotta do is let I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star.
The made of slimline and thick. The big wide ones are called hollow plates. Hollow.
Not for me.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not involved. But anyway.
How long was that?
That's kind of cool. How much are these, mate? How much? Each? Yeah, I'll grab them. I'll grab it. Hello, I'm just grabbing this.
Yep, that's all right. $2.
Thank you very much. I already know that guy's prices. Here's what you illuminated water. Was it glow in the dark or something? No idea, but I'm thirsty. Oh, there's a button down here. Well, let's see what this miracle beverage does. Evidently nothing. Apart from act as water, which is what I wanted to do. And now we play the waiting game as we wait for the wheelman, who is all the way over there that you can't see, but she is coming. And how did I not notice? I have been here a million times. That is a golf course. I've never noticed, and it's probably very illegal to film it, but... hurry up, wheelman, we need to make a getaway. Good stuff this week. And we are back. I might as well start where I started in the video with thrift store items. I had to mail out something to Raised by Dingoes. I hope you fucking appreciate it, mate. I swear I end all my sentences of sighs. Alright. I had to film. I had to send out something to him. Something or some things. But while I went out, I decided, you know what, I'll grab the camera, I'll film a few clips. We're going to go to the local thrift stores. And we did, and after the day, I was buggered. It was 2 days after I'd been out with friends, and we walked everywhere. Public transport's too good for us, apparently. But the items I got, you saw a few of them in the video. Not all of them, though. I will start with stuff I got from that church op shop. The very first one I went to. The one I said I didn't have the money to get items from, so I went to an ATM to get them. Which I did. And even though these weren't technically the order that I purchased them in, I purchased the other things first. I'm going to show these first, because this is my show, and I should be able to do whatever I want. In fact, I could turn this into just a random vlog, talk about anything. It's a beautiful day outside, we should go for a walk, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Are you bored yet? Back to the pickups, alright. What's going on up there? Alright. Technically, these items should have totaled $3.50, but when I went in, lovely ladies at the counter. Very nice old I was going to say old couple, but it was two ladies. They might have been a couple, I don't know. Who am I to judge, old Andy? Lovely old people. Lovely old ladies, I should say, just to be a bit more specific. They gave me a deal on these items. Instead of charging me $3.50, I decided that I was going to put one of the items back. So they said you can have it all for $2. I was like, yeah, sure, it's a fine deal. I gave them pleasantries, gave them my thanks, and I was on my way. So the first thing I found was a toy, actually. I haven't picked up a toy in ages. When was the last one? Bloody hell. It might have been those Powerpuff Girl figures over there, which I have shown in a video before, but I cannot be bothered linking it. But I grabbed Thor with a wiggly arm. Or a jerk-off arm, whatever you want to call it. I guess he's holding his hammer, so you could call it jerking off. He was 50 cents. He was 50 cents, and I was not going to argue because, though I'm not the biggest Marvel guy, I did enjoy the Thor movie, and though I haven't seen the Avengers, I have heard he's hilarious in it. There's a scene where he beats up Loki. I've just heard good things about everything that guy's done. Plus, I've read a few of, like, origin comics of, like, he's an old man and he finds the Hammer of Mjolnir or whatever it's called. Alright, next item. I want to make this 20 minutes or under, which I think I've already wasted, like, 5 minutes of your time. I'm pulling a Labosu. I say that I'm not going to make a long video, causing the video to go longer than it should. My beard's coming along nicely. The next item I grabbed was $1 because the CDs there are $1 each, and it is Medal of Honor Allied Assault for the PC. I remember this one being okay, but not much else. I couldn't tell you any specific scenes in it. I've been in a World War II kick lately. I've been playing Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. I had to look over and see it, and I did buy another Brothers in Arms games, which you will see in another video that doesn't technically exist, so that means the game doesn't exist yet. But I did get, yes, I did buy that for $1. And then this was supposed to be $2, but because I paid, this was supposed to be $3. Let me get my brain right. This was supposed to be $3, but because I was only charged $2, I'm racking it up to 50 cents total. Do you remember these bastards? They weren't called Tarzos. I think they were called pickers, but there's a bunch of like Lord of the Rings ones. I'm not going to show them all, just like a select few. But they're really cool. They have like caricatures and drawings of a few of the characters like Sauron, Frodo and whatnot. Some actual stills from the film, and there's a bunch of them here. So I'm going to decorate my walls that I have the kind of launching Marvel things that I decorated one wall with, so I should be able to add these quickly. And some blue tack will do the job. It will make my room look very roomy. What a terrible pun. Okay. Wrong bag. Next thing, the thrift store that tried to shortchange me. Place that had random PlayStation 2 games for $8 each, that Nintendo DS game for $10. I mean, I'm pretty sure Flushed Away is not worth $10, but it's up to their discretion to sell at what they want. They can sell the item for what they want as long as I'm not buying it. That's from my standpoint for high prices. At least it is right now. I could change my opinion. But I'm always a little bit annoyed when people complain about high prices in thrift stores and whatnot, because it goes to a good cause. It really does. So if you're not willing to pay a higher price there, then you shouldn't be... I don't know what I'm on about, really. I'm just saying, don't blame them. They're getting what they think is worth from the item, and that's good because it goes to a worthy cause. But for $2, I picked up Talladega Nights, or Talladega Nights on what? On DVD, not on the DVD. I have not watched this probably since it came out in like 2007, so I expect little to nothing, but got 2 price tags there, both of them $2, and yet the lady still tried to shortchange me by a whole fucking $4. No wait, it was $6. She tried to give me $12 change instead of 18. That's the thing I take offense to. Of course, in reality, never. Yeah, it was just an honest mistake. Old lady, having a senior moment. And you would have seen the footage for both of these 2 PlayStation 2 games that I got from the RSPCA thrift store. Probably my favorite thrift store to visit because they always have something there that interests me. Whether it's something I want to buy or whether it's something that I just think looks really cool, like that giant Mamma Mia poster. That thing was awesome, but it was like $20. I can't afford that. Alright, I can, but I'm not going to buy it. And I had nowhere to get it home because I was walking. But for $3 each, they didn't have price tags on them, so I just got them at the labeled DVD price, which was $3. Also saw some Sailor Moon DVDs, and I won't lie, I was kind of contemplating picking them up because as much as people bash the English dubbing of that show, I think it's absolutely grouch. It is awesome. The cheesiest, most badly edited together edutainment show in existence. And I deplore anyone watching to go watch the Sailor Moon 90s cartoon in English. There really is nothing else like it. It's terrible. But I got 2 PlayStation 2 games. I'm wasting more of your time. The items were for $3 each, and they were Beverly Hills Cop, which was a kind of first-person shooter by Blast. Horrible company. Makes terrible games, but I checked online. PAL exclusive, mate. Damned Americans. They didn't get that one. Australia. And Maximo Army of Zendu. I have this already. I am going to go check. I do not have this item. I have the first Maximo, which I bought from Gauntlet months and months ago. Probably a year ago or more. And that is also complete, though this one does have some, yeah, very, very light scratching. Can't even see it on camera. Former property of Game Traders. Lovely company that isn't around anymore, except for a few select locations, if I can get my voice right. And Grub Gun, I'm alright now. I'm not going to the hospital. I just had something wrong with my throat that one day while I was making a video. So they were $3 each, so I thought I was only spending $6 in the store. Boy, was I wrong. This is awesome. How legal it is to own this item, I'm not exactly sure, but without directly looking up any current legislation on it, I'm going to say not very. A real fucking police cap. Isn't that just the feather in your cap? I'm not even joking, this is... I didn't think it was real when I bought it, I just thought it looked kind of cool as a dressmaking item, because I do a bit of sewing every now and again, but... Commonwealth. Government Clothing Factories, Melbourne. This is legit. It's way too small for me, as you can probably see, but it makes me feel like a badass while wearing it. Oh, this is bad. $2. People in the thrift stores would not believe it was real. I didn't believe it was real either, but I kind of felt this. I was like, man, this metal feels way more heavy than it should. And I kind of looked at the tag and I'm like, oh shit, Commonwealth government property. I should really hand this into a police station, but what they don't know won't hurt them, huh? And if I lost that item, I'd be out on $2, so... Unless the Commonwealth government is willing to re-endorse me for that item, I think I'm going to keep it. For dressmaking reasons, of course. I would never ever pretend to be an officer of the law. Alright, that was all for the thrift store stuff. You also saw I went to a flea market, tried to do as much editing as I could on that one because I didn't want to just see... I didn't want it all to just be walking around seeing people's asses, which I've got nothing against. If you want to see that, I'm sure there are YouTube videos of it. Go nuts. But that's not what I do, or it's not what I do on a Sunday. Fridays though, oh, alright. It started off really bad, but then got really good because of these 3 items, these 4 items actually, which I will show at the end. I'll show these in order of what I got them in just because. Firstly, wasn't finding much, so when I found these I decided to grab them. For $2 each, some Dragon Ball Z magazines. I feel a rant coming on. The more I think about Dragon Ball Z, I'll hold these up, the more I think about just how bad it is commercialism gone insane. Like giving a monkey a banana and then it attacking you for more bananas, so... The fuck is that in my teeth? Please tell me that has not been there the entire video. If that has been in my teeth for the entire video, I sincerely apologize because that is disgusting. Alright, rant. Commercialism going wrong, monkey attacking you for more bananas. It started off with the manga, so Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, they made a show for it. I forget which company did, I think Tomo did. And it was worked on extensively with Akira Toriyama, the original creator of the series. And instead of making episodes based off of a few chapters of each manga or graphic novel or whatever, they made an episode for every single chapter of every single manga. So, many of the chapters were just speaking, which means many of the episodes were just speaking. 23 minutes of people grunting, groaning, and yelling about how much stronger they are than anyone else. It's like wrestling, but twice as long, and without as much of the action. So Dragon Ball Z was made, the show was, I'll throw it out there, the show was terrible. And then years later, a bunch of movies were made. They were pretty good actually, because it had a very good flow, the story progressed as quickly as it should have. Much better progression than the show had. And... what else? GT happened. I enjoyed GT for what it's worth. I thought it was a lot like the original Dragon Ball, and I love the original Dragon Ball, all iterations of it, the movies, the TV show, the manga, everything. But then Dragon Ball Z Kai happened, or just Dragon Ball Kai, which was a complete reworking of the show. Same plots, same characters, same voice actors for the most part, but different lengths, a new animation. So it was their attempt to make a faster version, I guess, a more complete version of Akira Toriyama's work. And it bombed. It bombed, and now they're making a new one because the movie was financially successful, and this has had more video games than it ever should have. People hype up Dragon Ball Z, and it's just really not as good as people say it is. If you love the show, if you have a huge following of it, good on you. Support your loves. I mean, it's not bad to like it. I don't know. I don't like it myself, but I definitely see where people are coming from. And it doesn't really help matters that these are glorified catalogs with random fan art. See? Labeling cards and stuff, and the entire back of it is all a catalog. One kind of interesting thing though, that's kind of cool. And I believe this one had an ad for a video game in it. Yep. Legacy of Goku, one of the millions of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z games. They're not very good games. The best one was Budokai Tenkaichi 2, and even then it wasn't that great. Alright. My rant / discussion topic is out of the way. If you have a varying opinion on Dragon Ball Z, leave it in the comments. We'll have a bit of a chat about it, why don't we? The next item I bought was something that, when I first saw it, I thought, holy shit, a Game & Watch. But then I saw it and I was instantly disappointed. But, a perfect game. Look at that! It's shaped just like a Game & Watch box. It even has, like, number blah blah game machine. But I won't say any more about this item apart from this is the actual thing, and it is definitely modeled after an Xbox 360 controller. It's just your standard brick game thing, so it has Tetris and all of that. And I will read you the blurb. The funny game make you happiness. Therein there is Invinciole, all styles are wonderful. Dattery operated, extreme challenge, spurred to action. A finer example of the English language has never been found. It does work, and it is a cool item, so I will be keeping it in my collection. And one that you saw, or kind of saw, I didn't really hold the camera like I should have been holding it, but for $3, I did go back and grab it, Beautiful Joe 2. I grabbed it after I realized I do not have Beautiful Joe 2. I have Beautiful Joe 1, and the thing that originally kind of took me off of it was the former property of Blockbuster stickers on it, but the disc had minor-ish scratches. You can kind of see them. Hey, it's my camera, and there's me! Let's see if we can make a time parallel look into infinity. Nope. I'll get it someday. Time travel. You got it here first. But I bought it mostly because it had a Capcom Releases catalog in it, which I do not have. I do like to collect catalogs. It's kind of a sub-collecting thing that I do. Alright. So after all that, I spent maybe $4, $6, $9 on those items. And then I spent an extra $15 on something that I did not capture on film because I am a moron. We're trying not to swear as much on the Seeker of My House channel. You gotta have goals, you know, but these items are awesome. Absolutely awesome. I have been blessed this year by some unknown gaming force. I'm personally thanking Grubgun and... Grubgun, if you're doing sacrifices so that I can find good games, thank you, mate. And half the audience is creeped out beyond belief, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll enjoy the joke though, but I bought 3 Mega Drive games and a random case with some manuals for a total of $15 from... The guy's name is Dave. You saw him in my last video game hunting video. Nice guy. Loves giving me deals. I showed him the Dragon Ball Z magazines. He seemed kind of impressed by them. He does like Dragon Ball Z. Most people do. But the 3 Mega Drive games I bought were... Road Blasters. Doesn't come with a case, and it is thoroughly wrecked. I was about to swear, but... we don't do that anymore on this channel. No siree. Not a bad game. I gave it a quick 5-minute test run. Seemed interesting. Well, not interesting, but bleh. Cliffhanger, which I bought mostly because it's by Sony ImageSoft, which is Sony. Which means a Sony product on a Sega console. You never thought you would see a turnaround. Now it's Sega making games for them. No manual, but it does have the other thing that that one had, where it was former property of Video Easy. What store? Redcliffe. Redcliffe. I'm expecting these games not to work now. Actually, I did test them out. They do all work. Doesn't look that good, and the Nintendo version is horrible, but looks like a beat-em-up, really. It can't be as bad as the other ones. Ones that can be and is as bad as the other ones. Toys by Absolute Games. The movie is terrible, where it's geared at children but has so many adult jokes that it just falls flat on its face. It has no idea what it's doing. And the guy who made it, the same guy who did Good Morning Vietnam, the guy who directed it, he'd been trying to get this made since like 1979. This was supposed to be his magnum opus. And it fucking sucked. But if it makes anyone feel better, this one is complete. And it will be very happily kept in my collection. And a random case which doesn't have any kind of plastic, so I can put an insert in, but I'm sure I can glue tack something on there. And 2 random manuals, both games I would have loved to have for the Mega Drive. Robocop vs. Terminator, and bloody hell, I wish I had this one. Probotector. It's not even a complete manual, I can't even get that out of the thing. It's just 1 page. This is Contra, for anyone not to know. Australian and European Contra. And it has the character from Rocket Knight Adventures on the back. I wonder if he was like a mascot. What the hell was his name? Sparkster. His name was Sparkster. And that is everything. Yes. Yes. That is everything in this video. I will not keep you any longer because I'm keeping other people waiting online. People who probably aren't watching this video. Ooh, an update. That copy of Danganronpa, or Danganronpa, that I was going to grab, or Trigger Happy Havoc for the PlayStation Vita. My local store, and every store around, only got in copies that they got pre-ordered. So my local one, Indrapilli, got 1 copy. Garden City got 3 copies. Brisbane City got like 4 copies. And all of them are for pre-order, so not a very popular game. And I checked the web store for EB Games. It's been out since Thursday, and I'm filming this on Sunday. It's been out since Thursday, possibly Friday. No, yes, it did come out on Friday. And it is not on the web store. It's just not available. It doesn't say sold out, it's just not available. There are so few copies of that game, I had to resort to Play Asia to get a copy, and it cost me $50. If I had pre-ordered it, it would have cost me $44, but live and learn, I guess. You gotta put down orders for the stuff you want. I didn't really think I would want it until it came out, in which I thought, you know what, this does look interesting, I will look for it. No one had it. JB Hi-Fi, EB Games. On eBay, I couldn't find a good copy that wasn't from China. had to resort to Play Asia, and they're sending me a US copy, which will be here in multiple weeks, so I will have time to finish playing Soul Sacrifice and move on to finally getting around to playing... I'm looking over there because I'm trying to figure out what game I'm talking about. Dragon's Crown. And that's everything from me. This is Seagull My House bidding you welcome. Stay out of my thrift stores. I'm an idiot. I meant to say Seagull My House bidding you farewell. Stay out of my thrift stores.